Marjorie Taylor Greene made Speaker pro tem. People are outraged. I'll give you some background to this, but here's her in action.
The Speaker's Rooms, Washington, D.C., March 8, 2023. I hereby appoint the Honorable Marjorie Taylor Greene to act as Speaker pro tempore on this day. Signed, Kevin McCarthy, Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Pursuant to the order of the House of January 9th, 2023, the chair will now recognize members from the list submitted by the majority and minority leaders for morning hour debate.
The hell? Obviously, you can literally lie your way to the top. You can fail your way to leadership, prominence, and success within the industry of American politics. Accountability is not required, nor a good functional understanding of the job. Let me give you the background. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene took the helm of the House session, prompting outraged comments as she was handed the Speaker's gavel. Ms. Greene called the chamber to order on Wednesday, and the House clerk read a proclamation from Speaker Kevin McCarthy, naming her his understudy for the day. The Speaker's Room, Washington, D.C., March 8th, 2023. I hereby appoint the Honorable Marjorie Taylor Greene to act as Speaker pro tem on this day. Signed, Kevin McCarthy, Speaker of the House of Representatives. House Reading Clerk Susan Cole said in a prepared statement on the House floor. A clip of the moment quickly went viral on social media as Twitter users said it was a free campaign ad for Democrats that the majority party handed the gavel to a far-right member of the party. You damn right it was. Now, this is my issue with Democrats. Democrats will say, whoa, wait a minute, what are you doing? This is a campaign move. Yeah, you all need to try it one day. Learn how to take pages out of the playbook that are effective and not illegal. You can do that instead of sitting on the sideline criticizing and complaining. Is it immoral, unethical to have a Marjorie Taylor Greene, a person who was antithetical to the government, a person who protected known terrorists that attempted to shred democracy and rip the US Constitution? Is it immoral for her to be Speaker pro tem? Of course it is. But it is even more immoral when Democrats in leadership do not step up and fight to advocate for those who gave them the power to solve things. You see, that gavel is symbolic. That policy is not. So please understand, when you're outraged by a particular action on the right, know that those who are feeling the adverse impact of bad policy are more outraged by your inaction. There's more. The Honorable Marjorie Taylor Greene said, no one sane. Scott Dorkin tweeted. Craig Newman said, there was nothing honorable about any of this. Fire all script writers. The story has become unbelievable, Brett Pransky added. Now, in related but unrelated news, put up the attorney who has now been condemned because of her lies about the election. You're looking at Jenna Ellis, former Trump attorney. The Colorado Supreme Court has now publicly condemned Ms. Ellis for violating rules that attorneys must not knowingly engage in any non-criminal conduct that involves dishonesty, fraud, deceit, or misrepresentation. After she admitted in court she made misrepresentations while representing Donald Trump after the election that were reckless and had a selfish motive, including claiming the election was stolen and Trump won by a landslide and alleging election fraud. Another attorney has admitted the truth. Another attorney has gone on record and said, I lied about all of it. Another person who connected to Donald Trump, seeking, I don't know, maybe fame, publicity, or money, has admitted under an actual official hearing that they lied about the election. Fox News hosts and producers being exposed by the day. They too lied to their audience and told the truth among each other. That somehow the election was stolen to the audience, but it was not stolen when they talked to each other. These elements of truth are coming out. Is it going to make a difference? Probably not, but it is here. All right, thoughts, my dear sister?
Yeah, it really makes you wonder what kind of backdoor deals McCarthy made to become speaker. And while it's embarrassing for McCarthy to concede his power like this to someone like Marjorie Taylor Greene, it should speak volumes to Republican voters. This party, it doesn't have an extremist wing. It is the extremist wing, right? It's working to empower and amplify that extremism rather than attempt to bring it back to a place of reason and sensibility. I also don't love how this is essentially rewarding the loudest and most obnoxious person in the room for being loud and obnoxious. But of course, this isn't the first time that we've seen that happen in politics. And conversely to what's happening with her, it's nice to see that there are some consequences for one's actions and their words with the Trump attorney, right? This and what we're seeing with the Dominion suit against Fox is interesting because it kind of gives us a peek behind the media circus and the political circus and also where they intersect with one another. We know that a lot of what our public figures say are talking points that have sometimes been, workshopped by entire teams of people before they're heard publicly. And it's not really surprising to see any of this, but it's still good that we are seeing it.
Yeah, and we shall continue to follow the circus as it develops.